The Washington Commanders just made a move that sent shockwaves through the NFL. After years of struggling to find their identity, they finally have a franchise quarterback in Jayden Daniels. His breakout season in 2024 wasn't just impressive, it was a statement. He took Washington to places no one saw coming, proving that this team isn't here to rebuild anymore. They're here to win. But what happened next is what truly set the league on edge. The Commanders didn't just sit back and celebrate, they doubled down, making aggressive moves that signaled one thing loud and clear: they're coming for a championship. This offseason, Washington took a completely different approach. They weren't just making small tweaks or hoping for progress, they went all in. The front office knew the window to compete was now, and they wasted no time surrounding Daniels with the right pieces. Key players were re-signed, blockbuster trades were executed, and free agency became their battlefield. While some teams hesitated, Washington took bold steps to fix their weaknesses and build a roster capable of competing with the NFL's elite. These weren't just random signings. Every move had a purpose: protect the quarterback, strengthen the defense, and add explosive weapons to an already dangerous offense. But the biggest fear for the rest of the league? The Commanders aren't done yet. With the NFL draft still ahead, they have the chance to get even better. They've already reshaped their roster in a way that forces the rest of the NFC to take them seriously. From securing their core players to pulling off headline-making trades, Washington has put itself in the spotlight for all the right reasons. And now, with the foundation set, it's time to break down exactly how they did it, starting with the key players they made sure to keep. But before we get into that, hit that like and subscribe button for more Commanders and all the NFL content in the offseason. We're on the road to 20,000 subscribers, and your support means a lot to me. Washington knew that before making any flashy moves, they had to secure the backbone of their team. A championship-caliber roster isn't just built through new additions, it's strengthened by keeping the right pieces in place. That's exactly what the Commanders did, ensuring they retained key veterans who played a vital role in their success. Zach Ertz, one of Jayden Daniels' most reliable targets, is back after a standout 2024 season. He proved he still has plenty left in the tank, finishing second on the team in receptions, yards, and touchdowns. His chemistry with Daniels was undeniable, and bringing him back ensures the offense keeps its rhythm heading into 2025. On the defensive side, the return of Bobby Wagner is massive. A 14-year veteran, Wagner isn't just a tackling machine, he's the heart of Washington's defense. Last season, he led the team with 132 tackles, marking his 13th straight year with at least 100. His leadership, experience, and ability to command the field make him an irreplaceable presence. Retaining him means Washington's defense remains just as disciplined and aggressive as it was last season. Alongside Wagner, John Bates also secured a multi-year deal. While he doesn't make highlight reels, his value as a blocking tight end is undeniable. His ability to protect Daniels in open lanes for the run game is a crucial piece of Washington's offensive system. But Washington didn't stop there. They also locked in Chris Rodriguez Jr. and Jeremy McNichols, two running backs who add depth and versatility to the offense. Whether it's providing power in short yardage situations or stepping up when needed, both backs give Washington flexibility in the ground game. And then there's Marcus Mariota, a veteran backup quarterback who brings mobility and experience. Having a reliable second option behind Daniels is a smart insurance policy, especially for a team with playoff aspirations. With their core secured, Washington had the foundation set. But this was just the beginning. The real statement came when they pulled off two of the most game-changing trades of the offseason. Washington wasn't just looking to improve, they were looking to dominate, and nothing signaled that more than the two blockbuster trades they pulled off. First, they landed Deebo Samuel, one of the most dangerous offensive weapons in the league. The Commanders didn't hesitate to strike a deal with the 49ers, sending a 2025 fifth-round pick to San Francisco in exchange for a player who has terrorized defenses for years. Samuel brings a unique skill set. His ability to make plays both as a receiver and a rusher makes him a nightmare to defend. In 6 NFL seasons, he's racked up 5,935 total yards and 42 touchdowns, proving that he can be a game-changer in any system. Pairing him with Jayden Daniels gives Washington an explosive playmaker who can stretch the field break tackles, and create mismatches against any defense. But while Samuel's arrival electrified the offense, Washington knew that none of it would matter if they couldn't protect their quarterback. That's why they went after Laremy Tunsil, one of the best left tackles in the game. Tunsil has been a dominant force on the offensive line, earning 5 Pro Bowl selections and consistently ranking among the league's top pass protectors. Last season, he allowed 0 pressures in 7 games, second only to Lane Johnson among offensive tackles. That's exactly the kind of reliability Washington needed to keep Jayden Daniels upright and performing at an elite level. This wasn't just an upgrade, it was a statement that the Commanders were done playing it safe. By securing both Samuel and Tunsil, Washington addressed 2 of the most critical areas of their roster: offensive firepower and protection. These weren't just moves to compete, they were moves to win. With their core strengthened and elite talent added, the Commanders turned their attention to another key area: free agency, and they didn't hold back. Washington wasn't just focused on making splashy trades. They knew depth and versatility would be just as important for a deep playoff run. That's why they attacked free agency with precision, targeting players who could immediately contribute. One of their biggest signings was Javon Kinlaw, a powerful defensive tackle coming off a career-best season. After thriving in a full-time starting role with the Jets, Kinlaw recorded 40 tackles and 4.5 sacks, proving he could be a disruptive force up front. Adding him to Washington's defensive line gives them another pass-rushing threat and a strong interior presence against the run. The secondary also got a boost with the signing of Will Harris, a versatile defensive back with experience at both safety spots. He played 94 career games before arriving in Washington, and last season with the Saints, he racked up 74 tackles, 5 pass breakups, and an interception, his best statistical season in years. Harris brings leadership, toughness, and the ability to play multiple roles in the defensive scheme, making him a valuable asset for a team looking to tighten up its pass defense. Another veteran addition was Eddie Goldman, a defensive tackle known for his run-stopping ability. After briefly stepping away from football, Goldman returned in 2024 and proved he still had plenty to offer, starting 10 games for the Falcons. His experience and size will help Washington control the trenches. On offense, Washington made another critical move by signing Jonathan Jones, a seasoned cornerback who spent his entire career with the Patriots before making the switch. Over 9 seasons, he compiled 436 tackles, 57 pass deflections, and 11 interceptions, showing he can be a reliable playmaker in coverage. His ability to defend both outside and slot receivers gives Washington flexibility in how they deploy their secondary. These free agent signings weren't just about filling gaps. They were strategic moves designed to fortify both sides of the ball. With the roster shaping up into a legitimate contender, the question wasn't whether Washington had improved. It was how much closer they were to becoming a true powerhouse. What do you think? Are the Commanders ready to shock the NFL and make a serious Super Bowl run? Or is there still work to be done? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and if you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss any updates on Washington's journey this season. Your support helps us bring you the best NFL content. See you next time.